Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another Double J podcast. I'm Justin.
I'm Jeff.
And in today's episode, man, we're going to talk about this stuff that's going on over in LA. It's made its way down to, I think it's Seattle. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. And I heard that in our hometown today, they're supposed to be having some kind of fucking rally.
Yeah, what's that going on? I was about to ask you that. It looks like a parade or something. Everybody's outside fucking by the sidewalks and the streets and shit.
Well, I know they were doing a car show earlier
Oh,
today.
I missed it. Damn it.
I don't know about now, but they were supposed to be doing an anti-Trump thing today.
Oh. Yeah, I seen a lot of other people. And
But
I
in-
miss if they had a car show out, that's fucked up. I need to stop staying in my fucking room.
Yeah, dude, they had a car show. I seen pictures of them, but I seen a lot of them before I got off work yesterday. They were driving by, getting ready to set up.
I love car shows.
But yeah, man, what y'all think about this shit going on in L.A.?
Yeah, the homie just told me about it just now, and that's crazy. They're deporting all the you know,
Illegal immigrants.
illegal immigrants that's been here for years and sending money to their people and deporting them because they don't have no green card and shit. And I think that's kind of wrong because they've been here for years and been doing the right thing because that's why they leave Mexico anyways for more money.
Well,
You know what I mean?
My whole thing is why would you even press the issue when your wife's an immigrant? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he don't care.
But yeah, man, it's so supposedly ICE, which for y'all don't know is like a immigrant police or whatever. So from what I've seen so far, is over in LA they showed up and was trying to take all the immigrants out, and they had a standoff with the ICE and the police over there, and I seen like three or four cop cars was stopped on the highway, and these people were up on the bridge throwing big rocks and stuff at the police cars.
Oh, they're trying to destroy shit right now.
But yeah, man, it's crazy stuff.
It's always in L.A. See, that's why I don't want to live in L.A.
That's why I wouldn't go to L.A., dude. Because
That-
all the stuff that you hear about or see is in L.A.
L.A. or New York, like not. I don't want to be downtown L.A. If I want to check it out, and definitely not downtown New York. Fuck that.
So it'd be somewhere I'd visit.
Yeah.
But it's not somewhere where I would go and just live.
Hell no, too much
And,
shit happens.
and if I did live, it
It'd
would
be in the
on
north
it'd
or
be
in
on
the mountains or somewhere.
Well, it'd be on the outskirts, is what I was going to say.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm not gonna be downtown LA because you go in the wrong neighborhood, you're gonna die. Okay, you go to New York,
Yeah.
you go to the wrong neighborhood, you're gonna die. Big city's not a good place to live. They're really not, and
Nah,
definitely not LA.
Well, see,
LA County's
and the
humongous.
bad thing is Durant used to be a little bitty town too, but now because they've joined all the way out toward Sherman, they've joined all the way out toward Caddo, they've joined all the way out toward Pastiche Mingo. There's a lot more people in this town than there used to be.
Yeah, but there's way more people than freaking houses and stuff. This town
Well,
ain't
yeah.
that big.
You think about it, when we were growing up, dude, at fucking 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, there wasn't nobody driving. It was just us walking the street and the police.
Yeah.
Now, you go out at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you've got fucking 1,500 cars going up and down the road.
Yeah. And we always try to avoid that when we had cars because the cops like to stop you. But it seemed like they kind of watered down here because
I don't know. All I know is I heard that protest was supposed to be going on today, and I seen so many cops yesterday. I ain't even seen that many cops in a long time.
yeah,
But I think there was like 8 police that passed my job yesterday.
oh
But
yeah,
it could have been because they were fixing to do that car show.
oh
too.
yeah, that's true. That's probably the main reason. But yeah, there's out a lot yesterday, today,
They're out bad.
and they're still crooked though. But it seemed like some of them just probably knew.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. All I know is, like I say, back when we were growing up, they wasn't out nowhere near like they are.
not at all.
You could walk around all over town, damn near, and not pass that many cars. But no, man. So my opinion is, if you've been here for so many years and you're working, and you're sending money from here to there to try and get your people over here to have a better life, which it don't matter where you go in the fucking United States, it's going to be shit.
Yeah, but not, and Mexico's a little
Well,
bit kind of bad.
I mean, everybody's got their bad
Yeah,
situations. You know what
that's
I
true.
mean? That'd be like me and you. We leave from here going to Cheyenne. We're still going to encounter problems there because
Fuck yeah,
there's always going to be problems no matter where you go. But
always.
I understand the fact that they're trying to leave from there to come here to do better for themselves, do better for their families, stuff like that. My thing is, if immigrants are coming over here and all they're doing is coming over here to like work and provide and like make their shit better, leave them alone.
Yeah, they should get, yeah, leave them alone. But they should at least learn the language. I would expect if I
Well,
want to
yeah,
move to Mexico, I need to learn Spanish.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. A lot of them know the English language. They don't like to use it because they know a lot of people don't know Spanish. So what they do is they keep their foreign language. That way, when there's a whole bunch of them around talking, they know that we can't understand very clear. So they could be talking about whatever the fuck they want to talk about,
They
and
will.
you're not going to know.
And a lot of them, it depends on who they are. But if they're like
But
I know of, they're gonna be talking shit about you. You know what I mean? Laughing at you and shit like that.
well, I
'Cause
mean, yeah, that's a lot of them.
yeah.
But my thing is, not only should you learn the language when you come over here, but at the same time, man, they work
Their
hard as
ass off.
they work hard as fuck for
They bust their ass
next
off.
to nothing.
They have at least 3 jobs. Most of them at least have 3 jobs, or one good job, or 2 good jobs. Well, it's more than one job most of the time.
Which, I mean, if you think about it, that's why I believe the United States is mad at them because they come over, they work their ass off for next to nothing, so they're taking more jobs away from the American people, which is pissing the American people off.
But at the same
But
time,
if you would work your ass off and do your job, they wouldn't be giving it to the immigrants.
exactly.
You know what I'm
Nothing
saying?
wrong with the immigrants. Besides, some of them are bad, but most of them are just trying to find a new life and do better.
That's what I say, man. If they come over here and they're trying to better themselves, they're working their ass off. They're trying to get money to send back to help their families. Leave them alone. If they come over here and they
Causing
start
trouble.
fucking causing trouble, trying to fucking behead people or kidnap people or whatever, then yeah, send their motherfucking ass back over so they can live in poverty. Same with everybody. I mean, hell, even over here, you're gonna do it. If you go out and kill somebody right now, you're gonna go to prison for life.
Yeah, most
It's just that
guaranteed.
simple. It don't make a fuck where you're at. Now, some other states might be more lenient, and you may not have to do life, but you're still looking at a lot of time.
Yeah,
So, in that aspect, yeah, pick them up, send them out.
yeah. If they're doing bad,
Yeah, if they're
So-
doing bad, send them out. But if they're just trying to better themselves,
leave them alone.
I don't see a reason to try and deport anybody.
No, and another thing, if the Americans would just work instead of being spoiled by technology and shit, then it
Well,
could go better.
A, a lot of people over here in the United States, which I'm not one of them, he's not one of them, but a lot of the people in the United States was born with silver spoons in their mouth.
Yeah, we're definitely not. Look,
So
everything my dad got, he worked his ass off, and everything I got. Okay, I was spoiled a little bit when I was a kid. My dad got me stuff because he got me stuff. He wanted me to have stuff like any parent that he didn't have. That's all that was. But I did have name brand stuff, but we wasn't rich. My dad had to work blood and bone to get what he got.
Jeff was more of a. So the way I say it is, you got like 4 different categories. You've got poor. You've got like okay, still struggle. Then you've got like wealthy, which is you've got money, but
You got rich.
it's not like a lot of money. And then there's rich, which is more than 100 grand a month that
Yeah.
you make. And then you've got fucking extremely rich, which is you ain't got to worry about fucking nothing. You
Right.
go out and buy something and ain't got to worry about the price tag. Me and Jeff fell in that wealthy. We didn't have money to go out and buy what we wanted, but we had money to get what we needed.
Plus-
Clothes, shoes, school supplies, shit like that.
That don't count all the hustling schemes we had going on too.
Yeah. That also don't count toward the money that his dad give him so that we could do, well, he could do shit at school, which he shared with me and our other buddy, Casey.
Yes.
So, but I don't know, dude. Like I don't want to get too much into it because I hadn't really. I mean, I've watched a little, listened to a little bit, but I don't know enough of what's going on or what caused it or what happened to get it to where it's at. All I know is ICE and police were coming in trying to deport Mexicans or immigrants, as they call it,
Yeah.
and it didn't work.
I think our world's going to shit. It's been going to shit for decades.
Our-
United States ain't
Our world, so the land of the free is no longer the land of the
no,
free.
because there's other countries. Half other countries are free too. You know what I mean? They got stuff that we don't got.
Well, not only that, but like there's so people come from their country to this country because it's known as the land of the free.
Not.
But anybody from this town or whatever town you're watching this in, there's something that's so bad in your town that you want to leave that town and go to another one. It happens all over the place.
Everywhere.
People in Poland don't want to be in Poland. They'd say it's bored. People in Germany don't want to be in Germany because of the wars. People
Cold.
in France don't want to be in France because it's boring. Well, I'm here to tell you, it don't matter where you go in life. It's going to be boring.
USA just got a lot of stuff that you can do, but that's after a while that gets boring too. So
Well, it's just like us. If somebody was to ask us, we would tell them, yeah, we're bored. We're fed up with this fucking town. But somebody else might come in and be like, oh, it's great here.
that's because you're not from here and it's cool, it's new, but that new stuff will fade very quickly.
You could come here for a year or two and you'd be ready to go back to your hometown because you'd find out how shitty it is here.
Because it's really shitty. Now people's been here their whole life and they love it. We're not one of those people. We've been here too long. I'm tired of this place.
I don't love it.
So when I ever get back on my feet, and I get money saved, I'm gone.
Yeah. Out this bitch.
But until then, we have to suffer, and I'm definitely suffering.
I've got some stuff holding me here, so I'm gonna deal with that when that time comes. But until then, this is my home.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't understand how.
Like you go to Canada, they fucking have free.
Yeah, but we can't go to fucking Canada.
I know, but I just wish that USA would have free fucking health care. You know how much that would save? You know how much money they would lose?
I would love to go to Canada.
Yeah, but we can't.
We can't
Fucking
even.
bullshit.
We wouldn't even be able to get on a flight to go to Canada.
No, and now if you go to the airport, just so
Because
you know,
for y'all that don't know, if you have an extensive background or you're a felon, Canada will not have you.
you can get like a 24-hour pass, but you have to go through a lot of red tape and bullshit you don't want to go to.
Yeah. I think Canada would be a good town. Or state.
I seen pictures. That shit looks gorgeous.
I'd like to go up there and see a moose.
Moose, yes. Hey, them motherfuckers are mean and big as shit.
Oh yeah, they're fucking huge over there. But that I mean, like you said, it may be one day we get to go over there for like 24 hours because we won't never get to go over there and actually stay.
They live there, no. Hey, we can go to Alaska. They'll pay us $1,000. We have to be there for a year though.
I'd go over. I like the cold.
I can deal with it as long as I got everything ready. But that cold is way different from Cheyenne cold. That's -20s and shit.
Yeah, but their code is a good code because the code here is bullshit. Just like the summer here is bullshit.
It's like hot as fuck, humid right now.
It could be.
He's wearing this and I'm wearing pants. He's
It could
probably
be-
dying in that.
So here in this town, I don't know about anywhere else, but I know here, not only do we have a heat index, but then we have a humidity. So if it's 100 degrees outside with the humidity, it's like 120, 130.
At least. Maybe not 130, but 110, 115.
It's still way hotter than what the fuck they say on news.
Exactly. And after it rains, and if the sun comes out, oh my God, the humidity index is going to go what?
Oh yeah,
Skyrocket.
it gets way worse.
Because it's humid right now. Because past couple of days it rains, so
Well,
now
yeah.
the sun's out.
It's extreme. That's why I tell the people at work because I sweat my ass off at work, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's hot already." I'm like, "No, it's not. It's not that it's hot, because once it gets hot, you'll know it's hot. But it's the humidity. The humidity is so bad here that you could go to Phoenix and be able to live just fine in that heat.
Yeah, but I heard every house has an AC. They have to have an AC. It's a requirement in Phoenix.
Well, yeah, you can cook an egg on the sidewalk,
Yeah, that's a proven fact.
but that dry ass heat is a lot better than this heat and the humidity.
Yeah, you have to deal with both of that. And I'm assuming it's probably worse down south, way south, like Louisiana and shit.
Oh,
I
I'm
bet
sure
you it's
it's
worse
fucking-
because that got swamps and all that shit. That makes it way worse.
Yeah, but them motherfuckers, they got swamps. They can cool off.
Oh, yeah, so when you get fucking attacked by a fucking python or a fucking alligator.
Well, I'm sure they fought them motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, they killed them motherfuckers. But there's motherfuckers that go looking for snakes to get money. Fuck that.
Yeah, they turn them into belts and boots and stuff, just
Yeah,
like them
but
alligators.
That's okay because Florida is overpopulated of pythons. Okay, they just people buy them and they don't want them and they just set them free, and that's a perfect environment for pythons and anacondas and shit.
Yeah, I heard Florida, which Florida's pretty known
You
for
should know your
alligators,
brother
but
lived there. We're not-
When we went down through there, I think the whole time we were in Florida, when I went and helped my brother move from there, we seen 2 fucking alligators.
Well, you guys, your brother was kind of in the kind of rich neighborhood area. You know what I mean? He wasn't down in the deep fucking swamp areas.
Yeah, he was.
He was on the beach and shit.
He was more of a like a suburbs.
Yeah. I would see your brother fucking. I would see that brother going in the swamps and shit. He's gonna freak out.
But don't get it twisted. He would go down through there.
He will, but he'll be having fucking sunscreen, fucking mosquito stuff. No, he don't get fucking bit.
He would have all that shit. He'd have sunscreen. He'd have fucking
Everything.
boots on with the fucking water pants or waders.
He comes prepared. That's just funny.
He'd be one of them ones that was like, I don't want to get my feet muddy.
Exactly. But he's still cool though.
But
He's something else.
yeah,
He came a long way though.
yeah.
He's
He went through high school, got out of high school, put himself through college, become a dental hygienist,
they make good money.
put himself through another 4 years of school to be a realtor,
Yeah, huh?
and now he's making bank, dude. right
He's
now.
always been making bank though.
He's almost I'd say he probably makes $3,000-4,000 a week.
Oh yeah, I had an interview at Rent First, right?
Yeah.
And I had to dress to impress, right? So you see me, my dad. I went to my dad, so he got me a long, nice shirt and with a tie. And he said, "Do you know how to even put a tie on?" I said, "Hell no." So I'm gonna have to show me. So you know what he did? He had it all pretty much ready made. So I just put it on my neck, and it was still long. You know, it goes right here. Mine went all the way down here. She see me walking in the interview with my fucking tie all the way down like
Bro,
that.
I don't know how to tie a tie either. I normally get a fucking clip on.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
It sucked because I did most of it, but they wanted me to do math and a whole front and back thing of math, of algebra and shit for a rental center, just moving furniture. I said, no, I'm good. I turned it in. I said, hey, I didn't fill it all out because I'm not good with math. He said, yeah, you're going to have to fill out the whole assessment. I said, thank you for the time, though. And walked out.
Why the fuck do you need to know math to move fucking furniture?
Exactly. He said, I'll be mainly moving furniture, but sometimes if we ain't moving, we got to sell. Talk to the people that come in, customers and stuff. But that still don't mean I need to know math.
No, you just got to know how to sell shit.
Yeah. I could
the-
do that, but no.
Rent a center. You're fucking slacking, dude. What the fuck?
And they want us to wear that whole outfit, the tie, moving furniture when it's 100-degree weather?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing none of that.
No, I die. From going to fucking my house to Love's, since my car has no AC, by the time I got back to the house, I was drenched in sweat.
Brother, listen. From my house to here,
She has AC. You
she
old
don't
lady.
have, she don't
Oh,
have
she
AC.
have-
Her shit's broke too. Her blower motor and shit's out just like mine was.
Oh yeah, so it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I only have one window. At least your windows roll down. I only have one, my driver's side. And
Yeah, my car has 2 windows that roll down. Her car has 3 windows.
See,
She got the 2 fronts and then the back left. So hers is a little better, but still fucking hot. I don't give a fuck if all your windows roll down. It's still hot.
it is. At least I wish I had at least 3. I
Yeah.
just have my driver's side and I die.
One day we'll get our cars fixed, brother.
Hey, I was actually got not so depressed one day and actually put my fucking parts in my car. My front end, the spray bars and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I just need to go to the Casey. But Casey said we still need to buy another part, and I have no money.
What part?
I don't know. You have to ask Casey.
When did you put those parts on the car?
We haven't yet. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said you put them on.
No, I put the parts inside my car.
Oh.
Inside in the back seat.
So
Maybe
you,
be
so you moved
suspicious.
them out of the
Yeah, I
house into
moved
the
them
car.
out. Yeah. Yeah. So I was not depressed long enough to do that. Because that motherfucker been in my room for like 2 or 3 months.
Been in your room for a minute.
It's been lazy. I need to get that shit done before it actually goes kapoo on me and I'm fucked.
I don't think it will because it didn't look that bad. It didn't look bad enough to actually. I mean, it's due time to change it, but it didn't look bad enough to fucking kapoo on you.
I told Casey I'm afraid I'm going to be on the highway one day and just fucking flip out. And Casey said, no, it'll let you know before it actually breaks on you. You'll start to feel it or something will break and you would hear it before the wheels or the front end goes kaput.
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid that it might just go break
Yeah,
off.
but see, the reason he said something is because it'd be better to change it than not change it and it fucking break and fuck something else up more.
Yeah. Because that ain't the only problem I got with it. It's the main one.
That ain't fuck. That's not the only problem I got with mine either.
I want a cooler system like you got, like the boss put on, whatever that shit is. It sounds good.
It's not a cooler system.
I just said something. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
It's called a fucking exhaust system. It's called a MagnaFlow.
Okay, that.
No, not a cooler system.
I don't know. Fuck y'all. But the 3 weeks for me, past 3 weeks, kind of sucked. It's still sucking.
Yeah.
Been depressed. It's like really the first time I really got out in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. I told him though, it gets like that because it was like that for like everything he's going through right now. I went through within my first year of being out of prison.
At least mine lasted an extra year, but I'm going through it now.
I got out of prison, dude, and I rushed into a relationship, which rushed into a marriage, rushed into a job, rushed into an apartment. I rushed into a lot of shit, and it bit me in the ass. And it got me to the point to where it got me so down and so bad, dude, that I was putting in applications all over the fucking place, and they was like, "No, you're a felon. No, you're a felon. No, you're a felon." And it literally like it put me in a slump to where my thought process was like it would almost be better to go back to prison because I knew it was I didn't have to pay money.
I'm feeling that too.
Didn't have to have a job. I knew I'd have 3 square meals, clothes, and a place to lay my head. But that first 2 years was the hardest for me.
Yeah, it sucks.
It was hard fucking like I was like on the verge of just fuck it.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. I can tell you that.
But like I told him, you just got to push through it, man. Because this is better than being in there.
Most 100%.
Because being able to
100%.
do what you want, when you want, regardless of whether you're fucking no money or you have thousands, being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it is a lot better than getting told when to do something.
Most definitely.
Or going to shit and actually having privacy is a lot better than telling your celly, "Hey man, I'm finna hang the jigger curtain so I can, take a dump."
Hey, at least in private, you have the courtesy and have your own dorm or your own cell. You can do that. But when you're at a minimum and nothing, you have to shit in front of everybody.
Shit. I didn't have my own cell at all. Lawton, I shared with a celly.
Well, having a cellie, not just by yourself, but having a cellie, so you still have to let them know.
Well, yeah, you still.
But at a minimum, that's wide open, so there's 2 or 3 shitters at one time, and
Yeah.
it pisses. So
Yeah, I got lucky though. At that minimum I was at, they had shower curtains hanging up between them.
yeah.
But all that did was give people a fucking shade so that when you go in there, they can come in and y'all can fight and nobody sees it.
Yeah, that's all that for. They don't give a
That's
fuck
all
about
it's for.
shit. But after you've been through that for a little bit, shit in front of people don't bother nobody. It don't bother me. I don't like to do it because I like my privacy, but I can do it because I've done it for so long.
Yeah,
5 years,
It's just like I still, which I've been this way for a long time, but I don't like shit in public. I like to wait until I'm at home and do it in my bathroom.
Because you
or,
take forever.
like whenever I was in prison, sharing the shitter with a person, dude, it just fucking it sucked.
You just take forever. An hour was a long time to take a shit, just so you know.
I go in there and shit. I watch fucking videos on my phone.
You get caught up in the phone is what happens.
I enjoy my privacy, dude, because all day long I'm fucking dealing with people. But then when I get home, there's a certain amount of time where I'm to myself. And fucking, I'm not gonna beat around the bush, dude. Some days I get home and I wonder what it's all for, dude. Like, there's got to be more to life than just working your fucking life away.
That's why we want to do something. That's why we're doing something like this, so or get somewhere where we don't have to go paycheck to paycheck and struggle. I'm tired of struggling. I don't know about all you guys that are struggling with us, but if you guys are struggling with us, you're going to have the same answer. It sucks.
If you know what it's like getting up and working a fucking 9 to 5 Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday, depending on if you work 7 days or 6 days, if you know that feeling, then you know the fucking struggle we're talking about. And I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck only to get, like, my first week, that first week paycheck is gone. All day, I get almost $600, and every fucking bit of it goes to rent because my rent's $550. Then the next check I get rent or electric, water, gas, phone bills. Then the next check is insurance, food, cigarettes, whatever fucking side pieces. And then that following check, if there's fucking 4 weeks in that month, that following check I put up just in case something happens. Like my car, my fucking fuel pump went out.
You got that almost fixed? Has Casey helped you with that?
Casey has not helped me with it yet. He said he was going to do it this weekend, so I'm going to text him here in a minute and see if he's still going to
And see if he's. We can go over there today. Shit, text him, see what he's doing. If he ain't working,
We will. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna see if he'll mic up.
that's not going to happen.
I'm gonna see if he's gonna mic up. If he mics up, then I'll film it, and that'll be another little video for y'all and our other buddy on how fucking smart he is when it comes to mechanics. If he does it, you'll get it. If not, yeah. That's the sound you're gonna hear if he accepts the mic and
He ain't
actually
gonna say
does. Which listen, he's got a fucking potty mouth. We cuss a lot, but he cusses a lot.
Don't get your hopes up because he ain't gonna get on here. But if he does, it'd be awesome. Once in a lifetime, we need to get it. If he only does it that one time, we'll have it forever.
Listen, if he does it that one fucking time, by God, it'll be on here for everybody to enjoy.
That's the only job you're going to get.
He's a fucking character. I'm telling you.
He's awesome. No, I love the shit out of him. And his baby girl, she's so cute with the blue eyes.
She's
so
adorable.
Cute. She's awesome.
She's adorable. He's fucking goofy. His old lady's goofy. They're a perfect family, dude.
Yeah.
They make it work.
Most definitely.
But I wouldn't hold your breath. I wouldn't fucking, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if he will or not. I don't know.
But we will let you know. But everybody, all our fans, we got 53 subs. So we appreciate you guys. Just like, subscribe, share, because I think we're going to end this soon because it's already past our limit, like always.
Yeah. But yeah, we're sitting at 53, man. Y'all share this shit. Keep pushing us out there. Help us grow some more. Like I said, the next giveaway will be 60. Once we hit 60 subs, we'll do another giveaway.
Once we hit 60, and all the locals here in Durant, and you guys see us driving around all the time. You know us. Leave a comment, something. You know what I mean? Share, put our stuff out there.
Yeah. If you personally know us, like have actually met us, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't know us or you hadn't actually met us, put a 2 in the chat so we can tell how many people actually know us and how many people just watch us.
And the people that help us put this stuff out there, we appreciate you. Always will. Thank you for supporting us.
You'll always be our number one supporters because you're the ones that help us grow and get out there. And like we said before, we get that plaque and we start getting, YouTube money to help. we're gonna do a lot more stuff, man. We'll do a lot more giveaways. We'll be able to do a lot better pictures or videos. You know what I mean? Right now we got the mics, we got a laptop, we got the soundboard that does all the. You know what I mean? Voice changer, it does all that, changes everything. You know what I mean?
It's a female, but it sounds like a jacked up helium voice. Yeah, it sounds like jacked up.
And then the male voice, it makes sense, but at the same time, it don't. It's too deep. My voice ain't. It still goes. My voice ain't even that deep. The monster voice is even worse. You have to talk
slow. Yeah, and this here just it sounds like helium. Two of them sound like helium. This one really sounds jacked up more than the other one. Well, this one here, the first one's like when you first hit the helium balloon. This one here is after you like suck down half the fucking balloon.
And this one here, I don't like it. I thought I did, but then it's hard to talk. You have to talk slow. Yeah, and you gotta talk. So you gotta talk slow, and you've gotta be like loud. And he got the deep voice, so it's kinda, he has to go like way out. Yeah, because if I talk in my regular voice, you can't understand shit. You know, a couple people told us it's hard to hear our voice on this one. Yeah. So we just put it out there to get some laughs, but I don't like it. I do to an extent.
But that's only to an extent because my voice is naturally deep. So when I use the monster voice, dude, it's just like a bunch of mumble jumbo.
Unless you talk very slow. I was about to try to talk slow.
Awesome.
Well, you guys, thanks for supporting us. Like, share, comment.
Yeah, man, y'all
You guys have a fantastic day.
y'all get a little more active with us in the comments. You know what I mean? I want to say the next video, which hopefully we get to 60 before the next one, but if not, in the next video, I think we'll talk about breakups. Hey, somebody put it in the comments. I'm just bringing it up. We'll talk about the side effects on both sides. We'll talk about the pros, the cons. You know what I mean? Because I've been through some shitty breakups. He's been through some shitty breakups. So this will just be from our experience. And like we said before, you know, agree, disagree, whatever. We're telling you from our point of view.
Yeah, breakups suck. Definitely when you love someone a lot. And
Yeah. Breakups really do suck, especially whenever you actually care for that person a lot. But that'll be in the next video, so be watching out for that one. It might get a little emotional because the couple of breakups I had, and sure the homie will feel the same way about the breakup he just had, but
yeah,
they leave scars, bro.
I have enough scars.
But that's in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, get a little more active in the comments with us. Like I say, if you want to donate, cash tags are in the last couple of videos. Like I always say, if you're going to donate for the business, put Double J Podcast in the comments. If you just want to donate, then just put your name. That way we can shout you out in the video. And until the next one, y'all, I'm Justin.
I'm Jeff.
And this has been another episode of Double J Podcast.
Peace.